Hey everybody, I'm here in a cute coffee shop in Fairfax, Virginia, and you couldn't really tell by the looks of it because I'm in the back because it's super crowded. But it's probably good to be in the back because it's a little awkward to do a video in public. But anyway, I'm here, and as I shared on my Facebook page, I've been super focused lately, and it's been a really sweet season of, I think, just simplifying and focusing in on the very things that I know God's made me to do. And a lot of those don't have to do with online living and online busyness and online distraction, and really trying to work on simplifying my use of even my phone. I had some friends talking about push notifications really recently, and one of the things I do is I never say yes to any push notifications because I don't want to hear it dinging all the time. But one of my really good friends, Krista Gilbert, she wrote a book called Reclaiming Home. I highly recommend it, but she talked about in that book, a tech box, and actually more than even just reading about it in the book was seeing it in person. I went to her house, and I actually saw her tech box. And what it is a cute box in her kitchen. And when people come in, they drop their phone in the tech box. And essentially what it does is it creates this sense of tech-free zone where relationship is valued over technology. And so I just wanted to share that as one little idea on how you could invest more in your marriage, surprisingly. I did a vlog a while back about how technology can ruin your marriage, and what I told you was that Wyatt and we try to ask permission whenever we pick up our phone. Hey, do you mind if I text this person, or do you mind if I answer this email real quick? And pretty soon, before you know it, I don't really need to do that right now. It's very clear that this is not a priority. And so I just want to encourage you today with the gift to give each other this Valentine's month, the gift of less technology in each other's presence, and the gift of focus. Because as you focus, which is one of the most becoming more and more of a rare quality in people these days, as we have actually more proven psychological disorders of attention deficit because more and more technology consumes us and distracts us. As we are constantly faced with distraction, it's the challenge to give each other the gift of focus attention. And I encourage you to even create a tech box in your kitchen where you come home from work, you come home from the day, and you put your phone in that box, and you don't pick it up unless you really need to do something, and you ask permission even. That's such a way of honoring the other person. And we've even taken it to the step of asking our children, hey, do you mind if I text this person real quick? This is why I'm doing this, to model for them self-control with the phone, because our kids are watching us. Oh my goodness, it grieves me. The other day I was at Noodles and Company with my family, and there's no judgment because I know that I've done this too, but I watched a dad sit at the table with his daughter, and the dad is like this. And the little girl is just sitting across the table from him eating her mac and cheese, and the dad just doesn't speak to her, and he's on his phone. And what does that communicate to our children? And what does that communicate about their value? And what does that communicate to our spouse about their value? So I just want to challenge you to give each other the gift of tech-free zone this Valentine's, and really, it's not about Valentine's Day. It's just a convenient time to have a conversation about love and relationships. But really give each other the gift of a tech-free zone in your house. That technology has its place and it's good, but it is not welcome to become the center of relationships, because we're going to break down like that. So that's just our little story. If you go to my blog and just search for a video on phones in your marriage, I'll try to include a link in there. But anyway, it's just a little story about how we're overcoming that challenge, and how I encourage you to do the same thing. So I hope that encourages you today to give each other the gift of undivided, focused attention, and to show your phone its way to the tech box, because that's really where it belongs, not in the middle of your date night or even your couch time or your quality time as a family, and definitely not the dinner table. So that's just my 2 cents for today, and I really do hope it encourages you and gives you something practical to do to see more of the good stuff, the kingdom of heaven, the stuff of quality, growing relationships where God's healing, restoring, and bringing heaven to earth in your family, because that's where it starts, is God restores families, and it balloons out, and communities are impacted, and worlds are changed, people's lives are changed, communities are changed by the changing of a family. So anyway, God bless you. Hope you have a great day. I'll talk soon.